All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is none other than the official Jordan Garber Now post show, and it is great to be here. I am currently live on Facebook, and I am also live on YouTube as we presently speak at this time. Now, this episode, I have to admit, was a great episode, and I'm going to explain why. I just had a friend earlier today. It all comes down to sticking up for yourself. And when it comes down to the Winnipeg scene, there's been many times where I've been thrown in positions where I've been pushed around a lot. And basically, what I'm doing here is what I said on the podcast is basically I'm taking a stand. I'm standing up for myself. I'm not putting up with any fucking shit. I'm saying that as politely as possible. No more. I'm putting my foot down. I've had it. So that's why I said what I said in the past, and I apologize for saying the certain inappropriate things that I did, and I acknowledge that on the podcast. However, I'm not putting up with shit like this, and that's the bottom line. I'm gonna sell whatever the fuck I want to sell, and I'll do it whenever I want to do it. And if I have permission, then I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Anyways, I do have some wrestling news to cover besides my explanation on that topic. And apologies and all that whole thing spewing away, and now that it's kind of over with, I kind of want to talk about my future in terms of the podcast. I'm going to continue to advertise and explore different countries, and then I'm going to train next year actually out of town, and I'm going to continue to grow my podcast as much as I can. And I'm always going to do my podcast whether I'm still refereeing or not refereeing or wrestling or whatever it may be. I'll always still have that there, but just because of reasons like this, I'm still seeking relocation, and that will be the case next year for myself. And it's because of Winnipeg, and I respect the scene. I just feel like I've been around this whole city altogether for a long time, and I kind of explained that a little bit on the show as well. So tune in. It's still up there on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify as well. The 3 interviews were of Tyler James. Brent Myers made his return, as well as our main event interview on the podcast, Phil Atlas. And then I threw in a little bonus interview with AJ Styles. Once every episode, I'm going to throw you guys in a bonus interview with a great interview that Jordan Garber Now did in the past. Emerson, thanks for tuning in. Guerrero, thank you so much for tuning in. But stay tuned on that, and stay tuned on Jordan Garber Now 8x10s and Jordan Garber Now trading cards, as they will be in stock very soon. The trading cards, as we speak, are currently in Newark, New Jersey, and San Francisco, California. So I'm hoping they get shipped to Winnipeg soon, and good things happen here, as a lot of people have ordered them, and they will sell out soon. So get yours before it is too late. In some wrestling news now, AEW has released some new custom sneakers. That is a really interesting thing. Check that out on WrestlingInc.com, as well as some other wrestling sites. And Earl Hebner says he believes the Montreal Screwjob was a work. A really good article about that as well. And just a lot going on. And what do you guys think about live crowds still? No live crowds at the shows, sorry. Give us your opinion on that. I find it different and a little more difficult to watch, but I feel it's a different dynamic, which is beneficial in a way and negative in another way. But in terms of that, Otis won Money in the Bank. I kind of wanted to elaborate on that. Give this guy a chance. This guy has what it takes to be the next big star. So it's going to be really interesting to see the kind of push WWE gives Otis. And hopefully good things continue to happen for that hardworking individual as well. I think that's it for wrestling news. And yeah, I think I got all of that covered. All that stuff is down packed. All I remember is be sure to support our sponsors. We have one of them actually tuning in right now. Danny, thank you. He has a collectibles page, group on Facebook, which you can check out, which is a bunch of wrestling collectibles, DVDs, all those sort of things, which is great for everybody, every sort of wrestling fan, big or small. Guy, thank you very much for tuning in again to the Jordan Garber Now post show. But overall, the episode's about an hour long. Take the time to tune in and just listen, because I'm giving my honest opinion and the cold hard truth and my opinion on the Winnipeg scene. Anyways, guys, for the post show, I think we're going to wrap it up. Remember, we're going to have some giveaways next week, so check that out. We're also going to give away some trading cards, some autographs, and more. So be sure to check that out and stay tuned. And be sure to check out our sponsors. Without our sponsors, there is no Jordan Garber Now podcast. Thank you so much for your time, and you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. I was going to say I wish you a further ado, but I said day. So I was going to redo that and say I wish you guys have yourselves a wonderful and pleasant adieu. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube guys. That's it for another post show. I appreciate all the support, guys, and I will be back next week with the post show and tomorrow with a daily news update. You guys take it easy, and please stay safe.